She's like, oh my God, pills of oil. Oh my God, pick my motherfucking coke up. What the fuck? Shut up, Jaguar Wright. Get her to get quiet. So they tried to silence Jaguar Wright, pierce her rifle. But you know what? Now look at the shit. All you needed was Diddy to fucking tell. Because Diddy wasn't going to go down by himself. Pierce her rifle. And Diddy's lawyer just came out with this shit and was like, yeah, you see how da 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 da. Yo, this is wild. This is wild, guys. Get them likes up. We are surviving Jay-Z's hairstyle and we are surviving Beyonce's bagging straw during survival.
Rap and media mogul Jay-Z now accused of raping a 13-year-old girl in 2000 along with Sean Diddy Combs. Now, this lawsuit was originally filed back in October in the Southern District of New York, listing Diddy as the defendant. But it was just refiled today to include Jay-Z now, whose real name is Sean Carter. Of course, he's the husband of Beyonce. The anonymous accuser alleging the assault occurred after she was driven to an after party following the MTV Video Music Awards. The suit says she was offered a drink that made her feel, quote, woozy, lightheaded, and felt like she needed to lie down.
As soon as I saw a little girl showing up, first thing I would have did, Jay-Z, you should have said, get that little girl out of here. Bible. Where is that little girl's parents? But motherfuckers was so high back in that time. Pierce her rifle. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, Jay-Z. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. You came out, you did something different than everybody else. Pierce our Bible. You didn't just accept paying the shit off. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers say, well, they just trying to get money. What'd you expect them to get? Pierce our Bible. This shit happened years ago. You need to pay me for whatever you did to me, Pierce our Bible. Yes, I want the world to know, but I also need to be paid for. That girl probably going through all kinds of mental trauma. Motherfucker, all kinds of stress. Do you understand what I'm saying? Pierce her fighting. That little girl, every time she hears Jay-Z's music, Pierce her Bible, she probably throw up. When she hears Diddy Glover's music, you got to think about the trauma that she went through during survival after holding this in for all these years. Now, I'm not saying Jay-Z or his hairstyle did it. You know what I'm saying? But this is very mysterious how he was trying to disassociate himself from Diddy Glover after all them years ago. And that they was hanging out, they was talking about black power and all this shit, Pierce Bible. You know what I'm talking about? They was kicking it like a motherfucker. And he just all of a sudden dumped motherfucking Diddy Glover. You act like you never been dumped before and it hurt your feelings, Pierce Bible. And Diddy Glover is scorned, Jay-Z. And he not going down by himself. I'm telling y'all, smash that like button. We are surviving Jay-Z's hairstyle.
Rap and media mogul Jay-Z now accused of raping a 13-year-old girl in 2000 along with Sean Diddy Combs. Now, this lawsuit was originally filed back in October in the Southern District of New York, listing Diddy as the defendant. But it was just refiled today to include Jay-Z now, whose real name is Sean Carter. Of course, he's the husband of Beyonce. The anonymous accuser alleging the assault occurred after she was driven to an after party following the MTV Video Music Awards. The suit says she was offered a drink that made her feel, quote, woozy, lightheaded, and felt like she needed to lie down. Shortly after, the suit claims Jay-Z and Diddy entered the room where she was resting, eventually sexually assaulting her.
And look at these two motherfuckers, Pierce her Bible. Imagine if you're a young kid and you got this weird looking motherfucker with this freaky ass hairstyle, Pierce her Bible. And then you got Diddy Glover walking in the room on you, buck ass naked. Both these motherfuckers, Pierce her Bible. And then allegedly they had a secret gay love affair, so they used to tag team. Allegedly. I saw Diddy Glover rubbing on Jay-Z's rear end while they were playing, while they had a concert. Pure Bible. Diddy wasn't even worrying about the people in the audience. He was just rubbing on Jay-Z's ass the whole goddamn concert. Pure Bible.
This your motherfucking city, nigga. I love New York. You gon' respect this hustle. Now what you know about that?
And now, just in the last hour, we are hearing from Jay-Z and his team of lawyers. They are denying the claim and say that they are the victims of blackmail, saying, quote, I will not give you one red penny, and my only heartbreak is for my family. Joining us now to break this all down as it's happening, News Nation Law and Justice contributor, former FBI Special Agent Jennifer Coffendorfer. Jennifer, thanks for staying with us on this. Absolutely. Thanks for having me. And so we just received a response from the victim's lawyer, really just in the last few minutes. Take a look. This is on social media. A lawyer, Tony Busby, saying Jay-Z has, quote, tried to bully and harass me and this plaintiff, but his conduct has had the opposite impact. He goes on to say that the allegations.
This motherfucker, Mr. Bubsby, the lawyer said that Jay-Z and his hairstyle and his fucking lawyer have been harassing him, pure survival, because he knew that this lawsuit was coming out. So now this motherfucking lawyer was harassing you. You know what I'm saying? No, Jay-Z, you should have cooperated and snitched on Diddy. Because now Diddy is snitching on you, sir. Y'all motherfuckers was young. This back when you was talking about, you know, I love him, thug him, leave him, fucking feed him. But I don't fucking feed him. Take him out the hood, keep him looking good. But I don't trust or need him. That's what you said, Jay-Z. You said you know that you don't love them, you don't need them. Then you fuck them and then you feed them Lunchables. This is crazy, guys. We are surviving Jay-Z's hairstyle.
Tried to bully and harass me and this plaintiff, but his conduct has had the opposite impact. He goes on to say that the allegations speak for themselves and he will let the facts come out in court, not in the media. What do you make of it, this real-time back and forth that we're seeing between these two parties tonight?
Well, it is interesting, and I think it's because Jay-Z came out so strongly and said, listen, I'm going to go after you. And then he filed a suit quickly on the heels of the other suit against Busby and the accusers. So because of that, you're seeing this taunting sort of back and forth in the media.
And that's the worst thing you can do, Jay-Z. You remember when Diddy Glover filed the lawsuit against the Ciroc people, pure survival? And look what happened. You can't go against the machine, Jay-Z. Now, Diddy Glover is working with the machine. He saw what happened to him during survival. And they're telling Diddy, look, you're looking at life, sir. So if you don't get the motherfucking snitching and telling us who the fuck who was all a part of this shit, pure survival, we already have another idea. So Diddy's like, all right, so if y'all gonna let me make a plea agreement to get 10 years, per survival, I'm 55 years old. If I get out at 65, I'll still have a working wiener during survival. My wiener will still work and I can stick it inside of a man's rear end. That's what Diddy Glover's thinking about, guys. And he's like, fuck it. And I'm telling you, this is gonna end up turning federal during survival. In my opinion, it's gonna go from a lawsuit to a criminal offense. Pure survival. Jay-Z, looks like you and Diddy gonna be cellmates. I'm sorry. Pure survival.
Do you believe that we may see Jay-Z face a judge? And if so, when would we see him in court? Any indication there yet?
Well, we're definitely going to see him, I believe, on this suit. There are so many details. You know, they describe a house, a driveway, another woman being there. They discuss about a driver taking her. So she's locked into this story now, and that means there could be additional witnesses to corroborate her story.
Now, you hear that? Jay-Z, you better hope this little girl, they saying they got the freak off house, pure survival. They got a freak off driver, all kinds of shit. And they said when Diddy Glover got in there, he said, oh, I think you ready to party. Oh my God. Look at your hair, Jay-Z. God damn it, dude. Pure survival. Maybe you could qualify for boot camp and they'll make you shave all that fucking hair off. Pure survival. That shit look like a goddamn Brillo pad on the top of your goddamn head, Jay-Z. Pure survival. They may convict you just coming in there with that hair. You got to change your hairstyle, Jay-Z. Pure survival. It looks very predatorial. I'm telling you right now, you come in buck-ass naked with that hairstyle, pure survival, allegedly with a little girl that would scare the life out of me, and I'm a grown-ass man, pure survival. This is crazy, guys. This is going to court. Jay-Z, I'm sorry. Diddy is happy as a motherfucker, too. He like, oh, I'm so happy. It's